We could see the panic from a distance, frightening, familiar.
Breaking story today, a shooting at a high school in Littleton, Colorado.
There's an active shooter situation in South Florida.
In another American school.
Does he know where the shooter is? We don't know, but we're entering the building.
It's devastating. I'm sick to my stomach. We have multiple casualties.
911, what's the location of the emergency?
Sandy Hook School. I think there's somebody shooting in here. Sandy Hook School.
Father's grief, a mother's silent anguish. A young, boisterous family with 5 little girls, now shattered.
They're still surrounding, they're still shooting. Sandy Hook School, please.
Newtown, Connecticut, the site today of a mass shooting, and this time, gunfire aimed at elementary school children.
My name is Nicole Melchiono, and I'm 18.
My name is Serena Arokiam.
I'm from Sandy Hook, Connecticut.
I am from Sandy Hook, Connecticut, and I've lived there for 16 and a half years of my life.
When I was little, I had a lot of anxiety and sleeping issues after the shooting, and I went to therapy after the shooting, and then around middle school and in between middle school and high school, I didn't really have that many issues, and then junior year, senior year, I had a lot of anxiety again. That a lot of it came from recent shootings around the world or around the country that I had just seen on the news that would just make me anxious. And then I started doing a lot of activism work end of junior year and through senior year.
So December 14th, 2012, so that was when Sandy Hook happened, and I was in 2nd grade at the time, and that really impacted me because I lost my childhood, and not only that, I lost one of my favorite teachers. Her name was Miss Soto, and she was actually my 1st grade teacher the year before, and so she really meant a lot to me, and to find out that she passed away during that was really heartbreaking for me. But yeah, going through Sandy Hook was a tough time for me because I was only 7 at the time, and just to kind of grasp what happened to me, I had to grow up faster than most of my other peers and friends and kids my age, just to understand that I went through a school shooting and that it's not part of a normal childhood and growing up.
I think that it definitely makes you more cautious, not even just in school, but in any public area. I think going through something like that, you definitely are more on edge most of the time, and you always have that what if thought. But I also think that even if you haven't gone through something like that firsthand, just watching it go on so often, you also can be very cautious of the worst, and always just have that in mind when you're in school or in a grocery store or anywhere.
One of the big issues that came along with it and that impacted me was especially my college decisions. I was safety is my top priority, and campus side as well. Just like my day-to-day life, kind of just being really aware of like my surroundings. And like, I have heightened anxiety and my PTSD is also triggered. Especially when I first got here, my PTSD and anxiety was really heightened and my fight or flight mode was on all the time. And I didn't realize that until I really started like experiencing like different symptoms and stuff like that. And so I had to start speaking to a counselor on campus here and a psychologist that's like up the street from my school. So